Hey guys, back with another video. Today I want to talk about whether property is a good investment or a bad one in my personal opinion. And as some of you know, I bought 3 properties last year, so I've been able to build up a level of skill and expertise in understanding what life is like as a landlord, and also to understand whether property is actually a good place to make your money. If you've only got 30 seconds or so, my short answer is to say that I think property is a great investment. And I think that being in these times that we're in now has really been where I've been able to see the value that actually having investment in bricks and mortar really does have. And the reason why is that during these periods of uncertainty, in my opinion, is a phenomenal time to buy. People are uncertain, interest rates are low, property prices are even lower, and people are taking offers for silly money for their properties. But the reality is over time, property prices always go up. And in the southeast where I'm based, typically every 14 years or so, property prices double. So if you buy now and your strategy is to buy and hold, you're almost guaranteed that at some point down the line, you're going to get a significant return on your investment, which in my opinion makes it a phenomenal investment. For me, a couple of the properties I bought were what we call HMOs, so the houses of multiple occupation, where I've got multiple tenants in different rooms. And this helps you yield much more from one single property instead of just having one family in there, for example. The downside of doing something like that are there's more rules and regulations that you have to comply with, and there's a lot of things that you've got to make sure you're aware of to make sure that you're taking care of all of those tenants, and the overall maintenance of the properties also increases. But of course, the great thing is you get more monthly rent and a greater yield from that same property. A lot of people do what we call a single let, which is very simply renting out one family home to one family. And that way you tend to get a good consistent stream of income, less maintenance, but at the same time you'd get less of a monthly yield month on month. So the thing that I'd encourage everyone to think about is really, what is your strategy? You know, some people buy properties that are broken down and need fixing up. They fix them up and then sell them immediately and make a great profit. That's a short-term strategy. And then there's also longer buy and hold strategies. But as with any investment, there is risk. And if you buy the wrong property, or you buy one that needs doing up and then you find out it's got way more problems than you originally thought, I've seen some people land themselves in really bad situations from doing that. Or of course, you can also end up with nightmare tenants, which is a real challenge as well. So you've got to think about, what is your strategy? Is this something for you to live in? Is it something that is an investment for you to hold? And once you've considered all of those factors, work out whether it's a good place for you to put your money. Ultimately, my stance is, if it's something that's a long-term play, it's going to be great. If it's something that's short-term, tactical and strategic, you need to really make sure that you're buying in an area that's going to appreciate and isn't subject to too much volatility. I hope that's helpful as a few initial tips, but feel free to drop me a message if you've got any specific questions about my own experience. Take care.